Hello? Wait, I'm totally not ready. 1 second. What is it, Brickums? Wait, I'm totally... Uno momento, por favor. I don't have chat pulled up. Now I do. Hi, Mr. Psyduck. Hi, Major Glazer. Hi, Muffin. Hi, Fury. Hi, Least Worst Gamer. What's up, Pizza? What's up, Private Dam? What's up, Ulixa? I gotta pull up Twitch chat. Alright, I have Twitch chat. Hi, Solace. Hi, Mr. Tom Cruise. Hi, Guida. Do 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 do. What's up, Isaac? Tony Saka coming in hot with the gifted. Warbond trailer was mid. Not bad, not good. I guess par for the course. I got you on surround sound playing both my TV and my JBL. Yo, that's crazy. Oh, and you got a gifted, Finn. And you got emotes now, brother. Let's go. Yo, good morning, Mr. Nicholas. How you doing? What's up, R-Jack? I asked around some 40k fans. Apparently, there's a lot of bolt ammo types in which there are some bolt ammo that use shrapnel. I mean, we haven't watched the trailer yet, so we'll talk about it once we watch it. But I would assume that anything with like a Helldivers collab is more standard. Like, I'd be surprised if they used some like way out there variants of weapons. Like, it's probably just the standard weapons. Bolt pistol didn't get used on any heavies, so light pen it is. There's several bolt shrapnel in the lore. I would just assume that it's all like standard as fuck. Like, I would imagine they're not using some like weird bolt shrapnel thingies. All right, so we are going to keep track of community managers messaging in the Discord to see if they reveal any stats or anything cool. None of them have typed yet. I feel like they broke the HT2 logic a bit. This Warbond gonna be cheeks. Why are you guys all cry diving, bro? It's not even out yet, bro. Come on. How do you know I'm gonna shit on your plate? I didn't even shit yet. What's up, Tom Cruise? If the bolt pistol ain't an eruptor as a sidearm, I will be disappointed. I just finished watching it when you went live. Total slop skipping. Another flamethrower, except it looks like it shoots a jet engine stream, and a mine that does the same thing. The Melta looked way better than a flamethrower. Yo, Daji with the $5. Still no thermobaric bombs. Can we get some W's for Mr. Daji? Thank you for the 5, bro. By the way, I'm going to pin the Ko-Fi. You guys can always donate on Ko-Fi because YouTube doesn't take 30%. On Ko-Fi, it doesn't take 30%, I meant. And I get the money immediately. Where's the actual game content instead of this paid slop diver content? I have to admit, some of the stuff they showed has potential. We'll see what it is in implementation. I think the trailer looks good. I think you guys are doomers. Watch them release the Warbond so powerful it boosts sales, only to nerf it later. That's fair. That I don't disagree with. Kind of weird to have done a chainsword before a Warhammer collab. Yeah, but the Helldivers chainsword fucking sucks. Bro, you guys remember that Reddit post bitching about my video of me bitching that the fucking chainsword looked so horrible? And literally in the Reddit post, they went, come on, bro. It's a chainsword. Come on, bro. That's so cool. And I was like, brother, that thing is going to be so garbage. If you literally have a fucking brain, you can tell that the fucking chainsaw looks fucking trash. By the way, guys, new meme format dropped. We're going to have to use this one. What's up, Jojo? I love getting a mine in my Warhammer crossover. I think that I'm right and you are all wrong. What's up, Aldir?
5 from Nick.
Yo, and Mr. Nicholas with the 5 on Ko-Fi.
Light pen, I want a legendary crash out.
Bro, you know we've really reached a level of over when you just when you're just looking forward to the crash out. You don't even play the game or look forward to it. You're just looking forward to the crash outs. The crash outs are fun. Okay, I gotta say, they are fun. Sometimes we crash out and be saying the dumbest shit ever, and it's pretty funny. What's up, your Riskan? Normally got to watch it 2 times to catch up. Is it weird that I'm talking normally? Warhammer and the June War Bond. I would not expect a separate War Bond. I'm gonna be real with you. We all know what happened to the June War Bond. If you know, you know. And they clearly didn't have anything else ready. What's up, Dagger? We didn't even watch the trailer yet. It looks shite, and the new Melta mine you just chuck in front of your feet. Like, nice one, ah. What was I doing? Hi, Lab. Oh, I remember what I was doing. Did they share the blog post? I didn't see them share the blog post. Where's the PlayStation blog? I'm guessing they didn't post the blog post yet. All right, I guess we'll just wait a few minutes. Oh, it's on the X post. Okay, thank you. Oh, they posted on Steam. Okay, thank you. Got you. Okay, bet. Okay. They did it on Steam. They didn't post on PlayStation yet. The sniper will probably be medium pen, since in the trailer it did collateral to some voteless. Yeah, I did, R-Jack. It was pretty funny. I watched it in bed when I woke up a few hours ago. I haven't seen Lab in ages. Hi, Lab. Hi, Lab. Hi, Hive. Can't wait for 500 kg negative review bomb from 40k fans. My Warhammer nerd friend got happy for the accurate Meltagun. All right. Should I stall for 5 more minutes? Because we just started the stream. I mean, we're probably going to watch this trailer more than once, right? So that we can analyze it. We need to analyze the trailer.
5 from Nick.
Yo, Nick with another $5. And he says, if this war bond goes well or okay, they will continue to stray by. They will continue to scrape by. But if this is bad, there shall be no recovery. They're just going to continue to scrape by no matter what, Nick. Let's be real. We're in the Destiny timeline. Thank you for the 5, Nick. Can we get some W's? What's up, Skinnaman? New armors are a big miss for me. I didn't really like the armor either, to be honest with you guys. I wonder if it's because it's like a Helldiver-ified Warhammer and it just doesn't look good in the Helldivers art style. Do a full anal cis. That is disgusting. That's incest, bro. What the fuck is wrong with you? We're in the Hero Lost timeline. What's that? Hi, Lawler. Lawler, you got to talk to me right now before we get over like a couple hundred more viewers. I'm going to forget who you are. Oh my God, the armor passive is insane. What's up, Sergeant? The keys have jingled. What's up, Dagger? What is in the new pay-to-play content that was added to the game? Warhammer. 40,000. They already made 700 mil. They can coast now. It's all about how much of a shit they give, which isn't much. Yeah, exactly. Who is Lawler? What do you mean? I still only have 350 viewers. I know who Lawler is. Where did you find the graphic of the whole war bond? They emailed it to me. What a point to join the stream. Jingle, jingle. Can you share article link? Yeah, it's just on Steam. If you just go to the Helldiver Steam, you'll find it. But here. Yo, what's up, Mustache Cat? Thank you. I have no emotional reaction. A birdie told me the limit they put on cheating super credits is around 3K per 30 minutes. Oh God, here we go. Oh no, oh God. Slop time. Finally trailer for a Warbond that had 3 announcements for it. Was there 3? Is this the 3rd announcement technically? I guess a trailer is an announcement. So HD2 gets Melta faster than Darktide, which is kind of stupid, right? I felt kind of the same as a massive 40k fan. How'd you feel? W Lightpeen Bolter. Let's watch it through once first. I like the helmet. Bro, you know he only threw that like fucking 5 feet in front of him. Wait, hold on. Let me fix my lights. This Melta's ass. I think you're tripping a little bit. I'm not going to lie. All right. I mean, I think the trailer looks good. Why are you guys dooming on this trailer, bro? I don't get it. Did they reuse Senator round for bolt pistol? It should be an explosive. Easy skip. 1,500 super credits, Lamau.
Melty-Gun basically Maverick's ability in R6 Siege.
Yo, Blaster, thank you for the $2. Melt again, basically Maverick's ability. I never played R6 Siege. Also, why the fuck does it come out Wednesday? It said it comes out the 12th, which is in 2 weeks on a Wednesday. Everything's probably pre-damaged and it's probably deceiving. This doesn't look pre-damaged. We could probably figure out the range on this. This is not very long range. Maybe we get the real War Bond on August 13th. What is the armor passive? We're going to read the blog post in a second. It should be around 20 to 30 meters. Yeah, that's what it looks like, right? Every trailer looks good, and then the real paper guns come out. That's not true. Not every trailer looks good. The last couple trailers actually didn't look good. The flamethrower, the backpack flamethrower trailer looked fucking horrible. They literally buffed the backpack flamethrower in between the trailer and launch because it looked fucking horrendous. Like the damage and the slow effect, both. And then the mech trailer really did not look that good, in my opinion. And that was just a bad trailer in general. The Melta projectile starts behind them. Is this a lore accurate Melta? Like it's like a big laser beam? I mean, so they killed it from the belly doors. No, yeah, no, yeah, no, yeah, no. Fuck no. Hi, Solo. No, no. Yeah, Space Marines is not lore accurate. No, Space Marines Melta is not lore accurate.
Melta-Gun has always been weird. Sometimes it fires a wave blast, sometimes it has the beam. It's inconsistent.
Yeah, I know they portray it inconsistently across different media. And what I'm asking is like, what's the OG? Because like, where did Arrowhead get this from? Obviously, I would say that if the OG Melta is supposed to be like a plasma laser thing, I would imagine that this is not exactly accurate. I would imagine that like the Helldiver version isn't exactly accurate. I'm fucking combining words, bro. I would imagine this is not exactly accurate. I would say that this is probably the Helldiver's take on the more lore accurate Melta, if it's supposed to be like a beam. But I don't actually know. Can someone fill me in? Is it supposed to be a beam? Because I heard that Space Marines Melta is not actually accurate. Space Marine shoots like a fire plasma shotgun. They reskinned the Tonto. Melta-Gun's a short-range beam weapon with extremely high armor penetration in the lore. The Halo shotgun is not lore accurate. In Dawn of War, it's a beam.
Melta
Yo,
fires a
Lilith.
gajillion degrees heat beam.
All right, let's look up the Dawn of War Melta-Gun. Yo, Lilith, thank you for the dono. A gajillion degrees heat beam. Can we not see? Oh.
$40K's microwave gun. Microwave gun?
Microwave gun.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is the Melter Gun. The Melter Gun is a short-range anti-tank weapon used by the Imperium of Man. Given its unique nature, it allows it to absolutely devastate through armored infantry
Send me pictures, Arjack. Send it on Discord.
as well as vehicles, and goes all the way from the standard melter gun all the way up to the Titan-sized multi-melter cannon. So, how does this thing cook? The melter gun works by
I mean, are these pictures of meltaguns?
inducing
No, that's a fucking, I mean, this looks more like a las pistol. I'm not a Giga 40k nerd. I'm legit asking you guys. Like, I genuinely don't know.
a minute submolecular nuclear reaction with
Volkite pistol, okay.
a highly pressurized
See, we got the Giga autists in chat correcting me.
petroleum fuel mix, which then shoots forth an incredible blast of radiated heat. In English, nuclear radiated microwave laser beam. This is given it names such as the fusion gun, melter, or my favorite, the cooker. Because whatever you shoot, that shit is cooked. The melter gun is
I know that Neo Volkite was in Space Marine.
one of the more unique weapons in the Imperial Man's arsenal, and its only downside is its range, but combine it with enough range support to deal with long-range threats, and it is absolutely devastating to heavy units. And it's one of the few things that can turn a guard squad into a threat against Astartes, and unlike the plasma gun, it doesn't have a chance to blow you the fuck up. How does one describe?
Alright, well this video didn't even show it. The Melta is a support weapon in the Warbond. So we get a primary weapon, a sidearm, and a support weapon, and a grenade. Okay, so it's basically one full loadout. I prefer Warbonds to have one thing in every slot.
Formation. Equip the initiates with combat shocking. We have 300 points remaining. Squad moving out. Confirmed. Waiting for orders. Scouts here. Going. The Emperor! Suppression fire. Moving. New weapons deployed. Moving. Rest not. There are still targets to engage. Heretical fire will never stop me!
I didn't see him shoot it. Where the fuck did he shoot it? Wasn't there supposed to be a weapon with like 6 cylinders? I have no idea what you're talking about. This looks like a fucking arc gun. This? It was the beam. This thing? This looks like a fucking arc. I guess like a plasma microwave. Is it even plasma? In Dawn of War 2, the TM Melta gun fires a blue beam. Oh, okay. Not this one. Earlier. Oh. Just this right here? No, that looks like a fucking sniper shot. Is that it? Did you notice how they use Melta on the back of the tank? That's it? So then, I mean, it is more like a laser beam then. I wanted the Darktide Melta. Darktide doesn't have a real Melta. This Warbond looks worse than 40k mods. I wanted a plasma wave shotgun. That's not lore accurate. It's stronger than plasma, has 50% more armor pen, and doubles at close range.
Left me feeling very whelmed. Probably gonna skip FR.
Yo, Zinni with the dono. Left me feeling very whelmed. Probably gonna skip Fra. Yo, Zinni, appreciate the dono. I feel you. And that's fair. I'm telling my girlfriend about the Warbond, and she asked me if I know that the plant broke before the guard did.
Everybody gets bullets.
Just came from Twitter, and I can say, when even Twitter comments under a Helldiver's post aren't positive, you know it's bad.
Yo, Deku with the 14 months. Let's check it out.
But I want it now.
After such a long wait, this is lacking. I hope the update is God tier. Dear God, she is such a baddie. I feel a little underwhelmed for how much hype. We're getting another marksman rifle instead of a lasgun assault rifle, and we're getting a beam rifle that is not the melta-gun. I don't know, it just feels like we could have gotten better stuff. Kinda just wanted to look like a Space Marine. This is a mess. And he has 2 comments telling him that Helldivers are grunts, not Space Marines. I think people's hopes for 40k Warbond will cause some disappointment, but I'm definitely looking forward to this. Guys, Legendary Warbond's mission is to get the most people to get it, not only the diehard Warhammer fans, so weapons and armors are the best choices. I was hoping for something Space Marine themed though, like power armor. And he has 2 comments telling him that Helldivers are grunts, not Space Marines. A lot of people seem to be upset about Craig not being in the Warbond. Kinda funny. August 12th. The game's suffering from lack of new content. You couldn't do it sooner? You've got to be fucking shitting me. I was hoping for Craig, not Katie. I'm just complaining here, but after... Okay. I don't care anymore. The bar was on the floor, and I'm still disappointed. Arrowhead was never adding Space Marines. Crazy people expected that. I mean, you are probably more informed on the game than anybody who was hoping for a Space Marine in the game. We're the blog post on Steam. They did not catch the demo they wanted. It's Craig, not Craig. That's what I said. It took them doing Warhammer for Twitter to turn on them for an hour. The lack of Craig is pretty weird, to be honest. I wonder if the Craig armor is going to be in the Superstore. I've put a new video showcasing the Melta from Dow 2 better. Craig. Craig, not Craig. It's pronounced Craig, not Craig. Lol. Surprised by lack of Craig, but not disappointed. Craig is overrepresented. There's seriously some people expected Space Marines to be added. I mean, I'm gonna be real. Anybody, like, anyone who was expecting Space Marines is probably like a turbo casual. Like, they probably don't interact with the community. They probably never heard the term grunt fantasy. Thick would never rage bait his viewers. Who's Craig? I mean, this is in Dawn of War. This shit looks sick. Yeah, it looks cool. The blue armor reminds me of that Tank Concord character. We just looked at a picture of that. We should play Dow instead of this garbage. I mean, bro, this insta-killed the fucking Factory Strider when it hit the doors. What's the door health? Is it 1,500 or 2,500? $2,400. I bet it's scripted. Yeah, 2,400. Concord and HD2 is PlayStation IP. So, yo, Toaster with the 10.
It might be an unpopular opinion, but I like the way the jet engine gun looks. An interpretation of Melter for Helldivers, sure. But all this is just a key jangle and another paywall. Fix the game.
Yo, Toaster, thank you for the $10. Yeah, I agree. Listen, chat. I told you guys 3 months ago. Thank you, Lab. I told you guys 3 months ago that I predicted the Warhammer Warbond would actually be good. But who cares? They need to fix the fucking game. However, it probably will be pretty fucking decent Warbond, to be honest with you guys. It's going to be the best of the 3 legendaries, which isn't a high bar. I don't know where it's going to fit in with the rest of them. I have no idea. It's probably not going to be the best in the game, but I bet it'll be A tier or a B tier. I don't think it's going to be trash. Looks cool, but I feel like they've made it a gamble to buy or play the game at this point. Could wake up one morning and nothing works, either balance or bug-wise. Yeah, exactly. The bar is very low. The Meltagun's a stratagem weapon. All right, let's go through the trailer and go through each item one by one. So we'll put it on. Let's get through the intro. And I'll slow it down. So I like the helmets. I don't like the armor sets that much. I don't like the blue armor set at all.
5 from 500 super credits from Tiles Porn. Wait, am I tripping? I swear Odds had a third armor set I didn't get that Warbond.
No. There was a Halo inspired armor set in the base game. Maybe you're thinking of that, Tile. Halo only came with 2 armor sets, right? There was no superstore with the legendary Warbond stuff, right? Tile, thank you for the 500 super credits. Throw up some W's. The armors look factory new. I need battle scarred. I don't think there was any superstore stuff with either of the legendary Warbonds. Well, technically the Killzone began as superstore. Okay, so first of all, bro, what is wrong with Arrowhead artists? Is this lore accurate that the helmet is fucking blue and the armor is black? Is this lore accurate? This better be lore accurate. Like, does someone have a picture of this armor set? Like the real one? Even the 40k drip is underwhelming. I like this helmet. This helmet is very nice, but this armor set is mid. The demo armor is way too simple to me. No logos or anything. Yes, lore accurate. It's a thing. The arm is blue. Heavy set looks like shite. Random Imperial Guard number 3. Do we know the passives yet? We'll look in the blog post. Usually it's in the blog. Yo, Rendar with the 26 fucking months.
Bullets for you, and bullets for you. Everybody gets bullets.
Honestly, this Warbond looks promising. Most weapons were implemented like I thought they would be. There's an armor color that's canon somewhere.
Yo, Rendar, thank you for the 26 motherfucking months. Appreciate you, King. Throw up some big W's. Who puts a blue helmet on a black set? Yeah, no, this armor looks like fucking garbage. I'm not a fan of this color scheme at all, but this one is lore accurate, right? I do like the helmet. I kind of like this helmet too, but not the armor. And the color, the color scheme is horrendous. The armor on the left looks like a messed up paint model. Yeah, I agree. I don't like how these look. I do like both helmets. The Meltagun actually looks really fucking cool. I'm not going to lie. I like how the barrel looks like it was fucking superheated. Call of Duty did the armor better. It's really funny. The beige coat is better length. Yeah, they do look kind of goofy. I don't know what it is with these armor sets. I'm not an artist. I couldn't tell you exactly what's wrong with them, but I just know I don't really like them. The textures are just way too clean. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe the textures are just too clean.
They look like plastic minis. There's mods that look better than this.
Yeah, maybe that is what it is. They look too shiny. They do look too clean. Maybe that's what it is. They do look like minis. Zinni. Or wait, that was Cinnamon. Oh wait, no, it was Zinni. Thank you, Zinni.
I'm starting to think them painting figures in the announcement trailer was fake after seeing that armor.
Oh, you reminded me to pull up the announcement trailer because these were the exact things they were painting in the announcement trailer, wasn't it? I should just pull up the close-up pictures, TBH. Didn't Secadonian share them in Reacts? We got a Meltagun, Hotshot Lasgun, oh, well, I guess Helldivers is the Hotshot Marksman Rifle. Okay. A Meltamine. The fuck is this slop, bro? What the fuck is wrong with you guys? He's painting the armor set from the Warbond. Yeah, this is the armor set from the Warbond as well. So they literally did. So I'm just going to say, I brought this up when we covered this first video and you guys were like, you're coping. They're just painting random shit. And I was like, okay, they could be painting random shit, but what if it was exactly what is going to be in the Warbond? And it was. Hi, Double O Tater. They bought a battle pack and then only included what they had in the box for the official crossover. The Melta is basically the laser cannon stratagem and not like a Melter in 40k. So here's the official rule book on the Melta. Melta weapons are short-ranged heatwaves whose wrath grows as they get closer to the foe. They are much prized by troops attempting to destroy enemy tanks or fortifications, for only specially formulated armor can withstand a Melta weapon's incandescent fury. Ranged weapons with this special rule roll an additional d6 when rolling to penetrate a vehicle armor at half range or less. If the weapon is more than half its maximum range away, it rolls to penetrate as normal. So Melta guns are anti-tank. They're for vehicles. And they do more armor pen up close, it sounds like. I wonder if Helldiver... I don't think Helldivers will have fall-off armor pen. This is like for tabletop Warhammer. Maybe. I mean, they say they play tabletop, so maybe they'll implement it like this, but this sounds too complicated for them. Hi, SSRB. Holy shit, we gotta roll dice to get the damage now. Also, they made it a support weapon, so it has to be anti-tank. Meltas are literally anti-tank weapons in 40k. Like, it's going to be anti-tank. basically a blowtorch on steroids. Watch them make the Melta be like a shotgun. Also, if this trailer is accurate, then it should be like fucking at least 2,400 damage anti-tank because it insta-killed the Factory Strider. Like, it fucking insta-wiped it. So, this thing should be at least 2,400 damage anti-tank. Two of them. These doors have separate health pools. So if you don't shoot the same door, and this does not look like they shot the same door. So there being two of them in the car doesn't matter unless they literally shot the same door. Which, I mean, it doesn't look like it. Like, this guy's shooting the left, this guy's shooting the right. It looks like one of them hit the door. It's 2,400, whatever. It's 1,200 health and 1,200 constitution. It is 2,400. 1,200 health, 1,200 constitution. It's 2,400 health per door. It's not divided by 2. You have to shoot the same door. You have to shoot a singular belly panel for 2,400 damage. Both doors combined are 4,800 health. It's 24. Check the tank vent. The tank vent is literally 750 health. I imagine it's staged with low health. If it's that short of range, this is absolutely a bug weapon. My bad, 24. Understood, Chief. No worries. I love how the cinematics somehow have someone driving the FRV into a perfectly aligned Factory Strider that doesn't insta-melt everyone in the car. Yeah, they made the Factory Strider dumb. Jetpack and Melta's going to be funny. Do you reckon the damage will work like beam weapons? How so? The tank didn't die instantly? It started smoking basically instantly. Actually, what is the back tank health now? $1,500 AP4, but it deals. No, it's 1,500 AP4. If they properly get AP fall off working for the Meltagun, I fear for all the laser weapons. 500 per second at close. I mean, if you watch this at regular speed, it's damn near instant. It's really hard to tell based on this. It doesn't look like it does insta-kill it, though. You are right, chat. I don't know. I feel like it kills it in a second, though. I mean, it's definitely going to be beam damage. Like, it's not going to do 2,000 damage if you just touch an enemy with it. Like, it's going to do, yeah, maybe like 500. No, I feel like it's more per second. This is like a fucking 1 second clip. Let me see. I think it's more. This is 2 fucking seconds. The tank is dead in less than 2 seconds. And the tank is 1,500. So at least 750 DPS, if not more. Cope? What's cope? Does it deal fire damage? Probably, but is that even relevant? If it just insta-kills everything? Probably destroys titans as well. Yeah, probably. I'm afraid it might power creep against Hulks a little. It only has fucking 20 meter range. The range of it is not fucking far. It'll be good against Flame Hulks. Like, look at this range. This is the max range. Should it be like AP6? I think so. They might just make it AP5 though. I don't know. I don't know what they're going to make it exactly. This game is dead. The consumers and glazers haven't realized it yet. Power creep implies the players have powerful weapons to begin with. Oh, look, guys, another good strat for the Terminids. Decent range, yeah, but it's not like it's going to be the best thing ever on bots. What's up, Sour? I like that trade-off. Shit ton of damage, close range. As
5 from 500 super credits from Tiles Pawn. Can't wait for AH to add a day 1 patch to buff the weapons so they actually do what's in the trailer, like how they did the backpack flamethrower.
Okay, Tile. The backpack flamethrower did not do that in the trailer. That was the issue. Yo, Tile, thank you for the 500 super credits. Can we get some big W's for Mr. Tile Spawn? Appreciate you, King. I just used Jump Pack or Warp Pack to come close to them. Trash armor looks ugly as fuck. Real question. What's the ammo economy looking like? That is a good question. Question I got is if the Meltagun got ammo or does it overheat like other las weapons? Yeah, that's a good question. What's the ammo economy? Am I understanding correctly? Arrowhead first threw out a calm everyone down teaser saying it would come by the end of the year. They didn't say it would come by the end of the year. They said later this year. And that was like 3 months ago. So also, what the fuck is with these shoes? Bro got on the fucking Balenciagas. Do we know the perks on the armor? We'll read the blog post in 1 second. TG8 Sharpshooter. Can you wish me luck? I'm applying to go to medical school and I require the Chud Force. Yo, I'm sending my Chud Force to you, 00 Tater. Yo, did I miss something? What's up, Bigos? Distribution imminent. HD number 234.345.2.778.12. Does that mean anything? No, Meltagun doesn't have a backpack. Does this number mean anything? It has a heatsink. Didn't we just get an explosive pistol? So no war bond for 2 months for this. 15 bucks, 2 weapons, 1 support with repackaged siege ready. Ah, yes, the shoes of Mechanicus. All praise the Omnissa. It means give us more money. Medium pen, 250 damage. I'm calling it. So 40k las weapons have ammo packs, right? So this isn't going to have a heat sink. I mean, there's an ammo pack right here. Is this a very ever so slight amount of spread I'm seeing?
You haven't played this slop in 3 months. Did I miss anything?
Nope. Yo, dies instantly with the $10. You missed literally nothing. How you doing today, brother? These days, I really care about ergonomics. It may very well be 300 medium pen. It may be 300 medium pen, but then it would have abysmal ergo of 15. What is voteless torso health? This is the smallest voteless, isn't it? So I think... Does it auto kill it? F this game. Why does it have recoil? If it's a primary talent, I will be happy. It has ammo. Important question. I have a hair in my curry. I'm not sure if it's mine or the cook's. Should I eat the curry still? Yeah. Just tell yourself it's your hair and just don't think about it. Eat your curry, bro. If I see a single light pen weapon in this warbond, I'm suing. If I just saw the pics and videos, I would not know it was 40k. Why isn't it a hit scan beam? It's at least AP3 because it overpens voteless. Bad ergo makes the game feel like shit. It's the same number down here. HD number 2343452777812. Is this someone's IP address? Why'd they put someone's IP address in the trailer? Voteless are 100 plus 100 constitution, so it's more than 200 damage. It's 200 or more because it's a laser, so it shouldn't have any fall off. If I recall, Warhammer 40k las guns have near perfect accuracy, so if it has spread, it would be hilarious. I'm not a fan of these armors. Yeah, me neither, and most people in chat don't seem to like the armor. That's fucked up, Zinni. Oh, what the fuck? They're shooting... Are these regular warriors? No, these are the fucking explodey warriors. It does have an explosion. Yeah, it does have an explosion. I think. Yeah, it does. Bolt pistol looks like 5 rounds max. I mean, I'm guessing this is going to be light or medium pen, and then the explosion itself will be medium pen. Like, it'll probably be light pen bullet, medium pen explosion. No, Lab, it doesn't blow up the charger. That was a melt of mine. Missed an opportunity to give us ultramarine color theme with blue and gold wreaths equal super earth colors. It's better be explosive. It is explosive. What if it's a primary? The bolt pistol is a secondary. 8 rounds on same model in Darktide. The Melt-A-Mine looks cool. I think Melt-A-Grenades or Melt-A-Mines or Melt-A-Bombs, all those, they're all fucking cool. However, is this an underhand throw? Yeah, it sure is. So they need to fix the fucking underhand throws, bro. The underhand throw in this game fucking sucks. I'm sure this grenade itself will probably be good. Like, just flat out. I mean, it killed a charger, right? But I just hate the underhand throw. I have the same beef with the bubble grenades, which I like the bubble grenades too. The Lurmine, which the Lurmine's not my thing, but it's decent. But I don't like the underhand throw. I'll just say that right now. Imagine they give us the ability to gun strike. So notably, it killed the Hulk from the fucking front, right? Bro's face got shredded. This looks cool as shit. I mean, the Melt-A-Mine looks cool as fuck. Like, the grenade itself is probably strong, but they need to buff the underhand throw. I mean, the mine looks cool as fuck, though. Like, in-game, that'll actually look cool. But, like...
5 from Nick.
Yo, Nick with the 5.
They know better than everyone all of the time, except sometimes from soft their ego will get in the way. They will find a way to monkey paw, and I shall get to watch the dumpster fire burn.
Yo, $5 from Nick, and he says, Arrowhead believes they know better than everyone all of the time, except sometimes from soft. Their ego will get in the way. They will find a way to monkey paw, and I shall get to watch the dumpster fire burn. Yo, can we get some big W's for Mr. Nicholas? I mean, I guess I didn't talk about what I expect from the fucking las gun. So, this thing... Bro, I can't be excited for any marksman rifle in this game. So, I'm about to give you guys a cold take. Are you guys ready for my cold take? Marksman rifles in Helldivers 2 are fucking garbage. All of them. They're all trash. Arrowhead Game Studio is horrible at making marksman rifles. I pointed this shit out 2 years ago, bro. I pointed this shit out in 2024. They don't let marksman rifles kill small enemies to the body. They're only good on bots. Yes, they are some of the best weapons on bots, but that's it. They're horrible against Illuminate. They're horrible against bugs. All they need to do is let a marksman rifle one-shot a hunter to the body, one-shot off a warrior head just fine, and not give them all shit ergonomics. Half of them have fucking dog shit ergonomics. Take so cold, I don't need my AC. I pointed this shit out in 2024, bro. Even on bots, they don't do anything you couldn't do with a regular Liberator. So I just expect this gun to just be a clone of one of the marksman rifles, and that I'm not excited for this gun at all. I'm not excited for this gun at all. We gotta wait to see let me see if one of the community managers typed in the Discord yet. We gotta wait to see the stats of the pistol. I can't say I'm too excited because like medium or light pen pistol with a medium pen explosion, it just doesn't do that much. None of the community managers have typed in the Discord since after the announcement. I want to know the stats on the pistol. Doesn't the Steam blog post have more info? Oh yeah, we should probably go in there. Yeah, like even the Hyena is fucking dog shit, and it's just sad. There's no way in hell the marksman rifle will be AP4. So the thing about this marksman rifle that could have been exciting was if it was a Helldiver style laser where it didn't have ammo, but Warhammer laser guns have ammo packs. So like if this worked like a primary Talon, that would have been pretty exciting. But it doesn't. I mean, there's the ammo box right there. And Warhammer laser guns have ammo packs. So this isn't a primary Talon. It's probably laser weapons don't have high durable damage. Hyena has less base ergonomics than the AMR. Yeah, that's fucking ridiculous. You've got to be kidding me. So, like, I don't know. This should be AP4 then. Like, it should do something new. There should be something new. But, like, this is probably just going to be a clone of the DCS. Like, it's going to have, what, 3 stats different than the DCS? It's a laser. It doesn't technically have fall off. Who cares? The DCS doesn't miss any breakpoints from fall off damage. There's no difference there. Like, what's it going to be? 4 stats different that ultimately it's the same. They do have packs, but some have like 200 shots. I mean, this is not going to have 200 shots. Clone of Talon, but a primary. This literally has an ammo pack. It's not a clone of the Talon. The bolt pistol, I'm gonna wait on the stats. This could be cool, might not be. I mean, like, I don't know. This just looks like whatever. The Melt of Mine looks fucking cool. Except I wish it wasn't an underhand throw. And the Melt-A-Gun looks fucking cool. I think the Melt-A-Gun looks sick. I think people saying the Melt-A-Gun doesn't look cool, you guys are trolling. The Melt-A-Gun looks cool as fuck. The armor sets look ass. What else? Is that everything in the Warbond? The ammo works off a battery charge, not going to be casings, but there's an ammo limit. Roll the clip. Why is the Melt-A-Gun a beam weapon? Because that is lore accurate. The bipod's not going to work. More like I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop. Maybe the Melta will be good, or maybe it'll have some flaw like low ammo. It'll certainly have low ammo. Every gun in this game has low ammo, pretty much. Is the Melta? It's a support weapon. I mean, the Melt-A-Mine fucking... The Melt-A-Mine will be the most fun thing, I think. The Meltas... both Meltas will be the fun things of this Warbond. I don't think the primary and secondary look that fun. I mean, bro, everybody's gonna love this this Melt-A-Mine. This is a gotcha game. I mean, that looks fucking sick. But it is kind of funny. They used a blind and dumb factory strider to get their clip. Like, why isn't he shooting at them? They literally made this factory strider blind and dumb. Which is fair. They're recording a trailer, but it is funny. I can take a Melt-A-Gun in a supply pack. Yes. 1 Melt-A-Mine per supply. Oh, that'll be fucking stupid. If it's, yeah, it might be like 2. You might get 2 Melta mines per supply. Did they up the Giga Grenade to 3 yet? The laser marksman rifle will penetrate multiple targets. That just means it's medium pen. Every single gun, if it's 2 armor pens higher, it has overpen. That's not specific to the new weapon. Giga is still 2. Oh, okay. It will have 7 rounds because Arrowhead cannot fathom giving AT weapons more ammo that have less range. Hi, Tarragon. Tyrannogums. 40k without a chainsword has to be some kind of hate speech. Well, they already put a chainsword in the game. They need to buff the chainsword that's in the game. Yeah, what it is these armor sets are too clean and they look like plastic minis. Giga are fine as they are right now. I think they're garbage. The armors are ass. They look like 2 cadets cosplaying. What's the passive? All right, let's read the blog post. We have a flag that does nothing. Go and explain that to 40k fans. I mean, they already know. That's just your normal guardsman model. The armor looks unfinished. I'd argue it's just that one of them flat out isn't 40,000 and the other feels altered somehow to fit Helldivers.
You couldn't hit a cow's
Yo,
ass with a
Mr.
banjo.
Chudit Lobotomy.
Hyper Mpreg.
Yo, Mr. Chudit Lobotomy. Thank you for the Hyper Mpregs. Appreciate you, King. The armors need some grime or battle damage. They're too clean. Plus 30% strat weapon reload speed. Hi, Derpy. Well, it shouldn't look... Someone said this in chat earlier, and I think that is what it is. They look like a toy. Like, they literally look like toy soldiers. I don't think it should look like that fresh out the pack. Like, I don't know, they're too shiny. It's the texture. The texture is not that good. Like, how are you going to say, oh, the armor will be fine once you get some blood on it? So the armor will be fine as soon as it gets covered by something. It's like, yeah, just spray paint it and then it'll look good. Like, I love how Arrowhead boasts about listening to the community. Didn't they say that legendary war bonds should be full of content, giving people incentive to buy it, not just having the IP being the reason? I don't think they ever said that, because there's no way they would ever say that. Wait till the helmet bug and turns black. Textures on armor needs 80% matte finish. Yeah, it looks like it has a semi-gloss finish. Drink some water, your face is twitching. That's because I twitch. Hi, Vapid, my favorite ball washer. Meltaguns have the most inconsistent lore in 40k. Giga grenades are S tier. It's not even close. It's not even close. They're fucking garbage. Meltaguns, I literally just read that. They give me Uncanny Valley vibes, TBH. If the specific problem is it looks too clean, I'm fine with that. In a game with Get Dirty function, the colors are also off, though. You Twitch stream? Yeah. See you, Thick. I gotta go install people's Wi-Fi. Have a good day, Skinny. It has a blue chest plate. Oh, yeah, it does. I guess the lighting was just off in the first trailer shot then. Yeah, the first trailer shot's lighting was horrendous. Like right here, it looks mismatched. Over here, the colors are a bit better, but I don't really like the blue. Not clean. It just looks plastic. Yeah, it looks plastic. That's not lighting. It's literally black there. Well, I don't know why. I mean, it's clearly blue, but I don't know. That's why I said it was the lighting. I don't fucking know. It is fucking black here, though. That is true. It's literally a different shade here. I don't know why. This trailer is weird. I have no explanation for it. But in the last shot, it's blue. Is it blue or black? The fuck? It's black. They rushed the trailer. It's literally black. This is literally a whole different color. There's a shot in the trailer where this chest piece is the same color as the helmet. Right here. It's the blue gold dress. It's neither. It's garbage. Helldiver, LARPing, guardsman drip. 3D printed cosplay. Probably just dark blue, but looks black and darker lighting. No, it's literally black. This part in the middle has a high amount of light on it, and it's still black. It's literally black. It's not the lighting. This picture of it is perfectly lighted. Here, I have other pictures of it too. Hold on. Ugh. Hold on. They sent me some stock pictures. I don't know. I think they have two different versions before they finished it. But my question is it going to be blue or black in game? I mean, here it looks it's a different shade than the helmet here. But it doesn't look black in this picture. Here it does look like the same shade as the helmet. The armor passive is fine. It's peak physique, melee damage, faster reload. They should have went with the Scion body armor. Pretty sure the black armor is a Darktide reference. The in-game armor looks nothing like that.
Melter take longer to kill Meatball than Fact Strider.
Yo, Fugs with the $2. Melta takes longer to kill Meatball than Factory Strider. Well, the Factory Strider weak points have less health than Meatball. Yo, Fugs, thank you for the 2. The advertisement just looks ass. Perchance. I don't know. It definitely looks black right here. Like, I don't understand how there's like light literally directly shining on this and it looks black, but in game it's blue. My brain can't comprehend that. I'm sure there's some scientific explanation for why colors look different in different light. But I don't know what kind of light you could shine directly on it and then it still looks black. Like, I'm genuinely confused. All I saw was the Hyena, Vito, Giga Grenade, and Kremeter. Who cares about heavy armor? No one's going to use it. I only wear heavy armor. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I'm reinstalling right now. We are so back, says our ex-president Joe Biden. Obama is white at the certain angle. Remember, guys, most of the dev team does not play the game. Out of water? No. Can't be the real Joe. He can't find his computer. Jeez, I can't spell. These armors look bad. But are you even a real Warhammer 40k chud? Damn, bro. They have 1,500 dislikes on the trailer. We spent the budget on what? The Fire VFX. I mean, the YouTube comments look happy. These armors merely resemble it. Holy moly, let's see what they got. It's all just lame, nothing more. YouTube comments 9 out of 10 times are bots or glazers. Isn't vehicle camo wrong color? I'm not Warhammer fan, but I think they use different shade of green. To be fair, I don't think you have to be a Warhammer fan to say that it's a different shade of green.
If Chuds worked at this war bond would be peak.
Yo, Zinni with the dono. If the Chuds worked at this war bond would be peak. Gears E-Day, PvP, and PvE stuff is revealed. What are the thick till A thoughts of the war bond? I don't know. We're still going over it. How much you want to bet they aren't going to back on their decision to not put super credits in the war bond? What are you talking about? Legendary war bonds don't have super credits. Are you saying they're going to change that or they're not going to change that? They're not going to change that. In Zinni, the helmet just needs to be the same shade as the chest. The shirt underneath is fine. I don't know, guys. The enemy faction might not think this is very fair. Mid, not impressed. I am whelmed. For Super Earth, what's your duty? What's your duty? Look how they massacred my lasgun. Just put the fries in the bag. Yo, Aldir with the channel membership.
And bullets for you. Everybody gets bullets.
Habibi. Habibi. Wasted potential. It is still cool. For the Emperor. Meh. When all hope seems lost, call upon Cadia. For the Emperor. No, where's the chainsword and Craig? I guess this means game-breaking bugs have not been addressed. Excited. Super disappointed. Credits to Helldivers for getting the Meltagun lore accurate. More than Space Marine. No Craig, no buy. When are they going to fix Flame Mech range bug? Cadia. I hope they added Death Corpse of Craig instead of the left armor. We waited months for this. Not Buzz rage baiting. Lieutenant Chud Lightbeer. Yo, that's crazy. It plays my video. F tier Warbond.
Warhammer 40k and Helldivers 2. Yeah, we waited a long time to say that together, and this time, Arrowhead has stopped painting miniatures and giving us teases to trailers.
Craig, not Craig. I literally said that. In a series with such cool weapons, it feels lame that we only get one weapon per slot.
As the official Warhammer Warbond is now here. There's everything from armor sets to meltaguns, so let's get down to the nuts and bolts.
Good morning, Seth.
Right in. We've seen the ramp up and the tease of the tease for the tease coming from Arrowhead, so we knew that things were getting close for the Helldivers Warhammer 40k Legendary Warbond collaboration. And now we've got the official trailer, along with the key art and a blog post to run through as well. And unlike previous 40k announcements, which basically showed off some of the studio devs painting miniatures and professing their love for the Emperor,
Thick fillet, say Craig. Craig.
everything we've got today is based in game. So let's kick things off with the rundown, dates, and prices. Here's everything in the
10 from
Warbond.
seriously underscore unimportant. No rest for thick. Early one today. Here's 10 for the graphics card replacement fund.
Yo, seriously unimportant. Thank you for the $10 towards my graphics card. We're 2% of the way there, boys. Can we get some W's in chat? Thank you, King. This was made in Mumbai.
Which will be going live, listen to this, on Wednesday, August the 12th. And I'm going to assume this Legendary Warbond costs the same as...
You guys are walking into the Craig thing.
5 from Sector Codec. Everyone was saying they only added content in the game is Warbond, so here's a new Warbond, we're saved.
Yo, $5 from Mr. Kodak. We have a new Warbong. We're saved. Can we get some fucking W's in chat? What is this? Sending Mike Chudforce to you, Double O Tater. Sending Mike Chudforce to you, Double O Tater. We must send him the Chudforce. The fact they didn't do a remodel of the mech to make it look like one of the coffin mechs from Warhammer is criminal. Oh yeah, let's look at the skins. We didn't read the fucking blog post. Let's read the blog post and then we'll watch Buzz's video. Do they have a closer close-up of the skins? I kind of like this FRV skin. It's cool. Bro, I'm sorry, but this Warbond does look like toy army soldier skins. Like, this looks like one of those green toy army soldiers, and this is one of the toy army soldier FRVs. Thick fillet, can you explain handling, drag, and ergonomics quickly again? No. Skins are way too black for me. That's fucking racist. Nothing about this looks 40k. Patiently waiting for summer break to end. This looks disgusting. They should have made the mech completely reskinned to look like a dreadnought. Why would Guard have a dreadnought? Toy Soldiers is on brand for 40k. James Workshop wants to sell you minutes, so it makes sense. A dreadnought skin that would require AW to make changes to the hitboxes and models that I doubt they do would make more sense to make it a Sentinel. Yeah, the melt is a support weapon. Guard doesn't have dreadnoughts. I give you the N-word pass, Thick. No thanks. Helldivers 2 times Warhammer 40,000. Legendary Warbond arrives August 12th. Brick. Be friendly. He's fucking kicking me, bro. He's kicking. He's literally kicking me, bro. Ow! Just be friendly, buddy. Look at this little fucking fat chud. Bunny kicks. Guards have sentinels like a bigger strider from the bots. Even your cat's pissed at this war bond. Bro, I just wanted to scratch your belly. Little fat ass. You little fat ass. You little fat boy. Animal abuse. Can you name all 40,000 Warhammers? All right. Today, Ministry of Defense has unveiled the latest tactical solution. Helldivers High Command is delighted to invite you to access new Helldivers times Warhammer Castellan's Creed. What the fuck is Castellan's Creed? Inspired by the Astra Militarum's most elite regiment, the Cadian Kazarkins. This deployment of advanced firearms has been recreated in honor of the valiant Helldivers who gave their lives in the last heroic stand to defend the peaceful world of Chara during the First Galactic War.
Five from Nick. Grunt Regiment.
Yo, $5 from Nick, and he just says Grunt Regiment. Can we get some W's in chat? Was Chara a real planet? Because the AI is only linking it to the blog post. Was Chara even a real planet? In HD1, yes. It doesn't matter if the warbond's good. Lack of warbonds is not the game's problem. It was one of the random planets. Could you fight on it? Nick, thank you for the 5, bro. I appreciate you. Fire/lava biome. Against which faction? They made it up for this war bond. R40K Hotshot Marksman Rifle. This weapon is a testament to Charin craftsmanship. Deadly at close range. Deadly at close range, deadlier at long range, engineered for precision. Every shot fired is a declaration of intent. This will make a worthy addition. The P40K bolt pistol, a sidearm which has withstood the test of time, known for versatility and raw stopping power, causes even the most hardened enemies to quiver in its presence. Oh, that means it's anti-tank, guys. It says the most hardened enemies, like harder armor. Chara is also a 40K Easter egg. It's the home planet of the Emperor when he was still human. Is there any Warhammer fans here that could tell us if this is a good representation? Emperor is from Terra. Joe Biden is hallucinating. Does that mean the pistol only has explosive damage at long range? No. The 40K Meltagun, firing a short-ranged superheated beam. Yo, rival with the 10.
Come use reskinned assets for the same tired 2+-year-old game loop. Hashtag Doomdiver.
Come use reskinned assets for the same tired 2+-year-old game loop. Hashtag Doomdiver. Yo, rivals. Thank you for the $10. Can we get some W's? AP7 confirmed. The bolt pistol will be AP 40k, trust. Gears of War E-Day will have no battle pass and no pay to win. We have one. Technically, the bolt pistol should function like the jar head, but explode on contact. Chara is a reference to Cadia, the planet that the regiment the Warbond is based on is from. It was destroyed in 40k lore. The Emperor is from Chara. It's his mother that's from Terra. Casuals showing their lack of knowledge. Says Joe Biden. Joe Biden, I think you need to go get your chocolate chip. Here, let's ask the AI. Joe Biden told me he was from Chara and his mother was born on Terra. Is that cap? Yes, that is completely cap. Joe Biden is a real-world U.S. politician, not a fictional Warhammer 40,000 character. The real facts. The information is still incorrect within the official Warhammer 40,000 lore. The Emperor was definitely not born on Chara, and his mother was from the exact same planet he was born on, Terra. The Emperor's birthplace. The Emperor was born on Terra, ancient Earth, specifically in central Anatolia, modern-day Turkey, around 8000 BC. He was not born on Chara. Why did Joe Biden tell me this? It wasn't AI. It was in person. If an individual told you this in person, they were messing with you, completely misinformed, or it was a lookalike actor. A dedicated troll. The combination of Joe Biden, Warhammer 40,000 lore, and obscure real-world astronomy like the Chara star system sounds like a highly specific layered prank designed to confuse you. It wasn't a prank, bro. I met Joe Biden and he said that. If you met Joe Biden in person and he said those exact words, he was either confusing multiple things at once, making a highly specific inside joke, or playfully humoring a sci-fi question. Politicians meet thousands of people daily and are frequently asked to say specific lines. He didn't meet thousands of people. I saw him at Target. If you ran into someone who looked like Joe Biden at Target and he started rattling off highly specific, incorrect Warhammer 40k lore, you were talking to a lookalike, a cosplayer, or a prankster. The real Joe Biden is a private citizen in Delaware. He does not casual shop at Target completely unannounced and has permanent Secret Service. Nah, he was at Target. The Secret Service was there too. If that is exactly what happened, then you genuinely witnessed former President Joe Biden messing with you by repeating an internet meme. The reality of the situation, the security was real. As a former president, Joe Biden is... but the lore is still faked. Former President Biden is famous for his deadpan, sarcastic sense of humor and his tendency to lean into jokes. All right, we convinced the AI I met Joe Biden. Back to the blog post. 40k melt gun. Firing a short-range superheated beam of thermal energy capable of reducing steel to slag. effective at melting away any traces of undemocratic values from even the toughest of foes. That's it. That's all we get. That was a beautiful side quest. A melt-a-mine, proximity-activated burst mine that's dangerous to friend and foe, said to burn brighter than the sun itself. Place it wisely. The sharpshooter armor for the soldier.
And people wonder why AI hallucinates.
Yo, Nick, with the $2 Ka. Can we get some W's? Joe owns a Melta. The AI probably thinks you're retarded now. Is Joe Biden really known for his sarcastic deadpan humor? For the soldier who does what needs to be done, no matter the cost, the TG-8 is not for survival, it's for obedience. Frick, why can't you just be friendly, bro? Just be friendly. Stop scratching me. So it's ergonomics and reload speed for support weapons. Yes, he's actually funny. The new weapons are going to have horrible ergo if the armor passive is plus 20. But this is only for support weapons. What is that leg, bro? Yeah, the cybernetic leg is something. Joe Biden will be reborn as the emperor. What if Meltagun has AP7 so it overpens and deals multiple damage to big targets? Perchance. Finally, you can reload the HGM quicker. Hello, my Sigmas. Sentinel skin would be fun, but it's a different hitbox. It's too much work for them. It's AP4. What's AP4? Yo, what's up, Lawler?
For you, and bullets for you. Everybody gets bullets.
Stand among the dried riverbeds of 1,000 lakes and ask yourself if trolling ChatGPT was worth it. Your thirst will be the answer.
Stand among the dried riverbeds of 1,000 lakes and ask yourself if trolling ChatGPT was worth it. Your thirst will be the answer. Brother, what? AP4, bro, I know what enemies are heavy pen. Someone literally just wrote, it's AP4. And I said, what are you talking about? I didn't ask, what is heavy pen? Truth nuke from Lawler. The fact he's confidently wrong about something makes me think he is Joe Biden. Melta. Oh, Melta is AP4. Perchance. Thick evaporated a small lake asking those questions. He's not wrong. AI uses 5 gallons of water per sentence. An AI sentence uses a tiny fraction of a drop of water, roughly 0.000002 to 0.003 gallons per sentence. One hamburger uses the same water as 1 million AI queries. I love when Thick fact checks random chatters. That's AI propaganda. Is this real facts or are you spouting AI propaganda? These are real facts. No, it said it's real facts. I guess they made up a planet to do Planet Broke before Guard did. The AI just glazed itself. Nah, it said it's real facts. It's like if you ask a cop if he's a cop, he has to tell you he's a cop. Look at trailer. Look at what they're shooting the tank and Factory Strider with Melta. Yo, Retro with the 2 months.
And bullets for you. Everybody gets bullets.
Bro, the lake outside my house just dried up and all my fish are dead. AI thirsty as hell. Be careful, thick.
Yo, Retro, thank you for the 2 months. Can we get some W's in chat?
Ask Stalin how many people he unalived next.
Okay, Nick, we're not going that deep, buddy. Thank you for the $2. I fucking appreciate you, King. Can we get some W's? Are you a cop sent by Arrowhead to get us all on a list? No, of course not. If I was, I would have to tell you. Propaganda. How about you let me take a proper gander at those milkers? Really wish we could get Vostroyans over Morcadians. Demo Trooper. The Ministry of Defense has faithfully recreated this storied Charvan armor for a new wave of Helldivers built to endure the harshest war zones known to mankind. Wear the history, carry on legacy, and champion freedom. Bro, that hurts. Ow. No war bond would be complete without cosmetics. Ow! 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 Bro, my cat's not in a mood. I think Arrowhead is dumb, but people who think this war bond will be weak think they are insanely dumb.
Thick feels pain confirmed.
Yo, Bacon, thank you for the 3 months. I do feel pain.
Is it just me or does these armors look really bad? Like those look low poly, straight out of an RTS on low graphics.
Yeah, they don't look that good. They do look low poly or something. They look like toy soldiers. Thank you for the $5. How you doing, Eisenhammer? Long time no see. That ain't a Mechanicus leg. Doesn't even look Skitarii. Cape player, camo, cape player, prepare to don the armor and carry the legacy of this elite unit. Who's Castellan, bro? Can someone tell me who Castellan is? Oh, wow. There's a still standing player title. I mean, hey, the icon's kind of decent. Toy Soldier Warbond would go hard. Armor passives are a letdown. I'll never wear that armor passive. He's a dude. Warhammer's tabletop toy model game. Did Arrowhead paint 40k minis poorly and then model off their minis? Castellan is a rank in the guard. Castellan Creed is a Kazarkan commander. Castellan D's nuts. You don't play the game, so it's kind of obvious you won't wear it. Durr.
Every previous legendary war bond, so it's going to set you back 1,500 super credits. Now, if you aren't there with the credits yet, you've basically got about 2 weeks to farm a little bit in between your normal dives to top up your credits.
I'm honestly just happy I quit this steaming pile of dollar hit. What you gonna stream when Arrowhead completely kills Helldivers too?
Oh, you know, whatever I feel like it. Yo, Eisenhammer, thank you for the 5 more doll hairs. Can we get some hyper MPregs in the chat for my boy Eisenhammer? They're deadass selling an armor passive instead of a booster. No, they just put it there. That's just the armor passives for these armor sets. It's not separate. They just put it here whenever they don't have a booster for whatever reason. Vito got a vid as well. Hi, Jagan. It's pronounced Castellan. Castellan is basically a general in the Emperor's Elite Knight of the Black Sun unit. Thank you, Jagan. I quit the game in February. Was waiting for any sign. All I got was genuine lies. What people don't get, that even a game with 5k online isn't exactly dead. They're making it look like the Warbond has more stuff in it, but it's the same thing.
It reserves. Also, at this point, we haven't heard anything about a superstore, but if this 40k legendary warbond is anything like the Killzone and ODST warbonds, there won't be any superstore offerings. And since this is again a legendary warbond, there will also be no super credit unlocks built into the warbond to basically give you back 300 credits while you're unlocking everything. And final point here, I promise, before we dive into everything, just keep in mind that the ODST warbond took 637 medals to unlock everything, while the Killzone warbond was just 562. And with the trend we've been seeing with warbonds recently costing even more medals to fully unlock, case in point, Exo Experts was a hefty 778 medals to unlock everything. The point is, if you aren't currently at the medal cap, and let's say that you have limited times to dive, you've got up until August 12th to stock up on those medals as well. Okay, I've got a full breakdown prepared for you, covering all of these items along with my thoughts and comparisons along the way. But just for reference, you're going to be unlocking 2 new armor sets, the R40K Hotshot Marksman Rifle, the P40K Bolt Pistol, the 40K Melt-A-Gun, Melt-A-Mine, the new Castellan Green Vehicle Skin, the True Grit
He said Castellan wrong.
armor passive, which we'll talk about when we cover the armor. And I did want to mention right now, that is not a booster you see on your screens. That is actually the armor passive icon.
Have a good
You're
day,
also
Skull
gonna get
Nexus.
2 new player banners, 2 capes, and the
I think it should cost 40,000 super credits.
still standing player title. And if you know, you know. What a classic, right? Anyways, here's what the blog has to say about this warbond.
It's pronounced dick, not thick.
Today, the Ministry of Defense Research and Development has unveiled the latest tactical solutions and implements of freedom for Super Earth's finest to repel hostile entities from across the galaxy. Helldivers. High Command is delighted to invite you to access the new Helldivers
What about the normal Warbond that was supposed to come out a month ago? If you know, you know.
2 Warhammer 40k Castellan's Creed Legendary Warbond. Inspired by one of the Astra Militarum's most elite regiments, the Cadian Cassican, this deployment of advanced firearms, armor, patterns, and more has been recreated in honor of the valiant Helldivers who gave their lives in a heroic last stand to defend the peaceful world of Chara during the First Galactic War. Now you have the opportunity to unleash a devastating new type of freedom on the battlefield in their eternal memory. Dive in, deploy out, spread managed democracy, all about.
Yeah.
Anyways, moving on. The trailer shows us quite a bit of the 2 new armor sets, which both come with the True Grit passive. And there's the TG8 Sharpshooter, which is a medium set, along with the
This Warbond is 2 less weapons compared to the other one. Halo had shotgun, SMG, pistol, bubble shield grenade. What else was in the Halo one? It was the same shit. Killzone had 2 primaries. Bro, the Killzone one doesn't have shit in it. Oh, the bubble shield's not Halo? Oh, the AR, true. Bro, the Killzone one didn't have shit, though. This Warbond was promised 40,000 years ago. The Wasp is not in the Killzone Warbond. I guess you could say it came with it, though. It did come with it. Killzone sucks, except the armor that I use pretty often. Oh, yeah, the sniper. I completely forgot about the fucking sniper, bro.
PG-122 Demo Trooper, which is a heavy armor. So there is no light armor in this war bond. Now, both of those numbers in the armor titles also carry weight within the Warhammer universe, as the Cadian 8th is an elite regiment of shock troopers nicknamed the Lord Castellan's Own. So you get some sense of what this war bond represents. Speaking to the armor passive itself, True Grit will give players plus 20% weapon handling and plus 30% reload speed for support weapons. So these Warhammer armors will basically give you some of the handling buffs you get when wearing Peak Physique, which the last time I checked was a plus 30 increase to your weapon ergonomics. Plus, it's going to give you a version of Siege Ready, but instead of the 30% increase...
Bro, doesn't Peak Physique work for support weapons already? And doesn't Siege Ready work for support weapons already too? So why the fuck are we getting an armor set that only works for support weapons and it's less of a buff on both of them?
Speed on your primary weapon reloads, True Grit swaps that over to your support weapons. I'd love to hear your thoughts on that combination of passives as well. So right now, drop me a comment.
No, it says it's for primaries, but it works for both.
In general, I'm not a champion or fan of ergonomic armors. Wearing an armor set to combat the poor handling a weapon...
Oh, the reload speed doesn't work on support weapons. Okay.
...may have with its sway and drag, it feels, at least to me, that's a problem that was created when Arrowhead introduced those mechanics, and then they turned around and sold us back the solution with armor sets that, of course, give us better handling and ergonomics. Now, we'll have to wait and see what kind of ergonomics.
What's the sit rep?
Yo, Charles with the $10. Chat, can you tell him what the sit rep is? Yo, Charles, thank you for the 10.
These Warhammer weapons have, but I prefer to use weapon customization to fine-tune my weapon handling versus an armor set and its passives. Support weapon reload speeds could...
Yo, I think Buzz made a good point. They have no customization, so they made an armor passive to override that, but it only works for support weapons.
Be an interesting passive, I guess, especially if you were using something like, say, the heavy machine gun or the recoilless rifle. And we have several different armor sets right now in the game with better primary weapon reload speeds, like reinforced epaulettes and Siege Ready. Again, this could be an interesting...
Someone explain to me, what is the realism behind an armor set giving you handling or reload speed to begin with? Like, how is that even realistic to begin with? The answer is it's not. And then second of all, it would give you better ergonomics only for some weapons. That also makes no fucking sense. So whenever Arrowhead says they don't want to do unrealistic armor passives, this shit is unrealistic. Why would it not work for primary weapons?
Mix. We're going to have to wait and see, especially if the Warhammer weapons have below average ergonomics to begin with. Because, again, remember, with this being a legendary war bond, we can't upgrade or customize these new weapons. But I want to say this again, I would have preferred to see something besides weapon handling to counter that annoying in-game system of ergonomics. Next up, let's dive into the weapon.
Why would someone who is trained to be able to reload a HMG faster not be able to reload a Liberator faster?
And the R40K Hotshot Marksman Rifle is said to be a testament to Charan craftsmanship. Again, harkening back to the planet Chara from the original Helldivers game. It's said to be deadly at close range and even deadlier at long range. Now, throughout the trailer, we see the Hotshot basically picking off Voteless. And, you know, maybe that's Arrowhead's way of keeping their cards kind of close to the vest and not showing us what it can truly do and can't do in terms of power levels and armor pen. But, you know, it would have been nice to see it like decimating a Hulk or maybe popping a Devastator in the chest.
Because the armor is locating ammo and plating in a way that makes it easier to access heavy ammo instead of primary ammo. Where? Can you show me on the armor set? Yo,
Yes,
Charles.
I can now handle the 30 pounds machine gun better. But the 10-pound rifle still moves like a fiddling tank in World of Tanks.
Yo, Charles, thank you for the 5. Can we get some W's in chat, please? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is so stupid.
Test, so we could see if it was medium or even heavy armor pen. Melting Voltless doesn't really give us any clues as to what the weapon can do, and since the footage is mostly in slow-mo, we also don't get a sense for the hotshot's rate of fire. Too bad that bipod won't work either, and it's just there for cosmetics. Other notables on this weapon are, of course, the lack of a stock, and that looks to be a 10 times zoom scope. The bolt pistol looks to be every bit of a bolt pistol. It has wicked recoil, and the diver in the trailer is popping warriors with it, which sadly, again, that doesn't give us any sense of what kind of armor pen this weapon truly has. Warriors are AP1, and later...
If it one-shots a warrior head, did it blow off its head in the trailer? He just played it.
Was any sense of what kind of armor trailer is popping... Which, sadly, again, that wicked recoil, and the diver in the trailer is...
I think its head is blown off. It's kind of hard to tell. I mean, it looks like it got its head blown off. Does that look like it's got its head blown off? There's like a little stump there, but do warriors have stumps? Looks like yeah, it is an explosive. Thanks, Joe Biden. Yes. They're making the bolt pistol a two-handed secondary. No, they're not. Yo, I'm kind of tired of my girlfriend's Craig. Regardless, beheading a warrior isn't impressive. Well, it means it does at least... what are warrior heads? 150, but warriors are like 20 or 30% durable. So it does at least 150 damage with a durable ratio. Because explosive damage does not damage the head. Explosive damage goes to the main health. So what do you think the explosive damage is? No, Talon cannot one-tap warrior heads anymore. Maybe it can. Are warrior heads 20 or 30% durable? I probably still can. They're 20% durable, aren't they?
Warrior.
What is Talon not one-shot anymore since the durable changes? Is it Hive Guards that doesn't kill Hive Guards that well anymore? No, explosive goes to the main.
Monkey paw time. It can pop warrior head but doesn't one-shot hunter cuz you hit the leg.
Yo, Zang says, thank you for the dono. It can pop warriors, but not hunters. Are Gloom Warriors 20% durable? So Gloom Warriors were more durable to begin with, but I feel like they're the same now. No, the head is 40% durable, so yeah, I can't one-shot Spore Burst Warrior heads. What about Red Warriors? Red Warriors are the same. The fuck? Their head has 200 constitution. Oh, that's after you bleed it out.
With it, which sadly, again, that doesn't give us any sense of what kind of armor pen this weapon truly has. Warriors are AP1, and later...
The Spino, it doesn't particularly go to main. That's not how explosive is coded. It hits every body part that is within the range, but a majority of enemy body parts are explosive immune. So it only hits the main. So me saying go to main was not exactly accurate. Chargers don't have many explosive immune parts. Chargers have mainly a bunch of explosive resistant parts. George Bush has gotten really good at painting. His portrait work is stellar these days. Yo, what's up, Lazy? PoE2 was great. I can't wait till next league. What's up, Valdez?
Later on in the trailer, the diver is tapping shriekers with it, which are completely unarmored. But it does look like the bolt pistol is at least hitting the warriors with explosive rounds, or at least that's the way it looks, as they're just liquefied. Now, I've already read a million comments saying get ready for a light armor pen bolt pistol, but
to be honest, a 40k Warbond should have fucking melee weapons, to be honest with you. But every melee weapon's fucking dog shit in Helldivers on purpose because the devs hate you. Had to go to Buzz's video to see the armor passive because this chud is taking forever. We literally already talked about it, Muffin. And I've paused Buzz's video for over 40 minutes now. You're literally trolling.
if this thing truly arrives, like a real
The hammer is a D-tier weapon.
Warhammer bolt pistol, this could be my new go-to secondary. It says in the blog that this weapon causes even the most hardened enemies to quiver in its presence. And if that description reads like that, maybe that's a clue that this weapon will be AP4 or heavy armor pen. Alright, let's talk throwables. And the Melt-A-Mine looks like it is tuned to trigger.
The hammer is a fucking joke and it's purposefully cucked with 7 fucking ammo, bro. It's a joke.
When a heavyweight enemy walks over it, as we see the bot troopers stepping over it, but the Hulk ends up setting it off, and the upwards explosive force is enough to destroy the Hulk and collect up some of the troopers as well. But be careful, because the blog says that this is a proximity activated burst mine that is dangerous to friend and foe alike, and if this thing's melting Hulks like that,
Quiver is such a dirty
imagine
word.
what
Yo, Charles with the $2. Quiver is a dirty word. Who said quiver? Buzz? Yo, thank you for the $2.
it can do to a squad mate, a Helldiver vehicle, or even yourself. Now, don't get me wrong, it looks pretty beefy, but I foresee a lot of team kills getting racked up because of this mine. And finally, we've got the Melt-A-Gun. Now, the blog says that this is a short-ranged, superheated beam of thermal energy capable of reducing steel to slag. And of all the weapons in this trailer, the Melt-A-Gun footage at least gives us a little glimpse into what it can do. For the first sequence, the Helldiver is firing it at the back of an Annihilator tank engine bay, which has an armor value of 4, and the Melt-A-Gun, which fires a continuous beam, seems to destroy the tank from that angle. Later on in the trailer, they drive the FRV underneath a factory strider and zap the Melt-A-Gun upwards at the
Wait, did it not trigger on small bots? It shouldn't trigger on Helldivers then.
belly panels, which I believe are AP3. So if anything, based on that tank footage, I'm thinking the Melt-A-Gun is AP3 to AP4, of course, hopefully at the minimum AP4, but judging on the time it took to hit that tank, probably not anything like anti-tank levels of armor pen. There's some interesting items in this Warbond for sure, and we'll of course have to test it all out when it arrives, and I'll post an honest review for that somewhere around August 12th, again, when this Warbond launches. But I did want to say that what sticks out the most, at least to me,
The Warbond trailer is as bad as the mech one. It just doesn't sell you anything. No way we got Melt-A-Gun drive-bys. Damn, Clay all comes in here, a doomer, and then background shows up like round SpongeBob. Might as well have killed C for 4 minutes. Have they fixed the mech flamethrower yet? I thought there was a patch where they said they did, but I don't know if they actually did. I don't even own the flamethrower mech.
or at least concerns me the most, is the las gun. Our Helldivers 2 marksman rifles range from the upper 100s to 300 damage for the Deadeye, and all of them are either light or medium armor pen. If the las gun arrives and it's another 200-ish damage marksman rifle with AP2 or AP3, my fear is that it's going to immediately collect dust as players move on. Now, personally, I'm not a fan of rifles in general, but when I do use them, I bring them out exclusively for popping automaton heads. So the las gun is going to have to show me something special and unique for me to even consider using it. But as always, that's just my thoughts on it all, and I'd appreciate you leaving your feedback as well. Drop a comment with your thoughts on what we just saw in that trailer. Are you looking forward to the Warhammer Warbond? Is it a hard pass already for you, or are you cautiously optimistic? I want to hear what you have to say. If you found the video helpful,
I'm cautiously unoptimistic. Bye, Zio. Wow, look, nobody's excited. Yeah, but this is on Buzz's video. And Buzz is literally a doomer. He literally made his video F tier Warbond. Although this one actually has a pretty high amount of dislikes on it. 2,000 dislikes, 30k likes. The comments are mixed. The Twitter is negative.
Seeing Buzz's transformation has been heartbreaking and very entertaining.
Charles, thank you for the 5. I was waiting for the other dono to read.
Can I get cautiously pessimistic on my tombstone?
Nick, thank you for the 2. Seeing Buzz's transformation has been heartbreaking and very entertaining. I don't think Buzz ever changed, to be honest. If you watch his early videos, he's always been the same. And also, oh my God. Bro, Delta Greg with his foot on his drama farmer arc, bro. And Nick with the 2. Can I get cautiously pessimistic on my tombstone? Hell yeah. He reports the news and the news is always dog shit. Yeah. Whenever the news is good, he says it's good news. Yo, Big T just dropping by to say my expectations were low, but holy shit, why? Clay, I already pulled that up. I'm gonna pull it up again. Bro, I'm sorry, but this is the ugliest Warbond to date in terms of drip. The blue armor reminds me of Concord. The armor is ripped straight from the city fight scheme. Fucking James Workshop, bro. Yeah, I mean, this one looks better. This one looks rougher.
5 from Nick. Good News lives in the same category as Elves, Dwarfs, and Dragons Fantasy.
Yo, Nick with the 5 on Kofi. Good News
Look
lives
up
in the same...
Tarskin, Lucifer Black, hell even Karmas I uniform all that drip yet I can't peel their head ace from Grunt Fantasy.
Good News lives in the same category as Elves, Dwarves, and Dragons. It's a fantasy. Thank you, Nick, for the 5. Can we get some W's? And Xanxus, look up Kazarkin, Lucifer Black, hell even Commissar uniform, all that drip, yet Arrowhead can't peel their head ass from Grunt Fantasy. I don't understand how this is even like a Grunt Fantasy. It's just fucking shiny. I don't know. Helldiver armor sets are too shiny. No info on the weapon penetration. Yeah, I've been checking Discord. Someone at the community managers and asked them for a specific armor pen of specific items. Like say like, hey, what's the AP on the las gun and the pistol and the Melta? The rushed sloppy armor on their biggest ever crossover premium warbond is just peak Arrowhead.
The real Gloom strain is found in the player base.
Yo, Ben Martin, thank you for the $2. The real Gloom strain is found in the player base. I'm waiting for Labs to read. It didn't fucking
the texture
read.
pack is an extra 40k super credits.
Lab, thank you for the £2. The texture pack is an extra 40k super credits. It's not supposed to be Space Marine inspired. If the AP wasn't going to be disappointing, surely they would have boasted it. Wait, Miss Tofu's rating me. What the helly? What the helly on? We got a raid from Mrs. Tofu. Hi, Tofu. How are you? Medpen bolts, Medpen lasgun, heavy pen melter. They know people are going to get pissed at the AP values when they come out. Wish these were Superstore items so you don't have to get them all. They put it all the way on the 12th so they could buff it after player feedback. Perchance. Not gonna lie, this looks mid for how much they hyped it up. The armor sets look okay. The capes and vehicle skins are dull. And the weapon will have no customization. I don't think I'd even pay normal Warbond price for this. Yo, Zinny with the dono. The passive is more ergonomics and reload speed for your support weapons. Which I just think is like boring. I don't fucking know. I don't care. The production director said that they were going to do exciting new things with game mechanics. And I don't think that's really true.
When Emin is shooting myself in the foot competition and my opponent is R.
Yo, Charles with the $5. When I'm in a shooting myself in the foot competition and my opponent is Yeah, he said right here. We got to start quite early on this and it feels tighter. It allowed us to make it more interesting gameplay-wise. The only like really interesting new gameplay thing looks like the Melt-A-Gun. The rest of it just looks like normal Helldivers weapons. Which I would want them to do this. Like, this sounds good. But I don't know. The armor passive is just two random stats. I mean, I guess the Melt-A-Mine is technically new, but like it's just a big explosion. There was a seed stuck in my tooth. Is there a penetration below light pen? Yeah, light pen is AP2. What's the armor passive? It's more reload speed and ergonomics just for support weapons. Yeah, it's just a throwable anti-tank mine with a different VFX, basically. Hi, Riker. They have two different Warbond teams. They have a specific team just for legendary Warbonds. So no, the other Warbond did not take up any time. Like, it didn't get in the way. Or at least it shouldn't have if they have two separate teams on it. The 40k lore is massive. They couldn't find anything to use in the armor passive. This barely feels worth using my legitimately and 100% honestly earned super credits. Why'd you say legitimately? Wait, is Tofu here? It says Tofu raided me. But I swear she's not here. The fuck, Tofu? Where you at? Did the community manager say anything about it yet? Fuck. Two separate teams with the same devs in each team. No, Baskinator ain't say shit. Mitchimus ain't say shit. Bvits ain't say shit. Where's Shams Jordini? Shams Jordini didn't say nothing neither. I just saw the trailer. I haven't played for months. Are the weapons all light pen except for the Melta? Why were the lasgun and bolt pistol only killing light armored enemies? They only ever show the weakest enemies in all the trailers. If you go to every other Warbond trailer, it's the same thing. It just doesn't mean anything. Some of the mods are confirming details, but I'm trying to verify what details. Oh, what mods? Sorry, what mods? Arrowhead's record should already be all the confirmation anyone needs to know exactly why the trailer paints such a poor picture. There's also literally nothing wrong with light pen guns. They are better than most of the medium pen guns. Do we know what are the armor pen of the weapons in 40k Warbond? No. Well, you guys don't know. I know. You guys don't know. I know what they all are. But I'm not going to tell you. There should be a community meme that Arrowhead tries to sell how powerful their new cool toy is by struggling to kill an unaware scavenger. Pretends to know. Tell us, Father? No. Why are people saying no chainsword? We already have a chainsword. And it's fucking garbage. Where's the regular Helldivers Reddit? I love this meme. Hi, Michabaldo. Biggest L here is not having a proper one-handed chainsword. Why would they want a melee weapon? That shit sucks. I mean, Warhammer uses a fuckload of melee weapons. Like, there actually should be a melee weapon in here. It's lore accurate. What are your thoughts? Pretty cool. A Meltagun seems like a precision flamethrower with piercing. I know a little about the guard, but I have no clue what the armor is. The weapons look interesting, but the armor looks a bit rough. Green set is okay. I just hope the weapons are actually worth using. I was hoping it was going to be larger given the gap in content. Hopefully other content is also coming out soon. Is there no standard iconic las gun? Bro, I'm gonna be real. The armor set sounds fucking ass. Why are people excited for the armor set? Whelmed. Not gonna lie, with Warhammer, I was expecting more out of the armor. Always remember, no matter what the lore may suggest, there are no guardsmen regiments outside of Cadian ones. You may think you remember some, but your mind is lying. Okay, this is some, like, inside joke. Before I was interested in the Warbond, but not super hyped. Now I am intrigued, if solely for Melta. I'm a ride and die pyromaniac. I'm going to be completely honest. The armor does not look good. It looks way too plastic. Everyone else stop playing. Yo, what's good, ATL? I like the armor passive. Brother, you're going to use it for a week, and then you're going to go back to something else. Could have done better. Looks boring. Armor's not drippy. Armor sucks. My hype has fallen flat. Kinda wish the armor looked good.
What's the passive?
It's reload speed and ergonomics for support weapons only. Zenny, thank you for the second dono asking for the passive. I answered your first one as well. Zenny, hit live or something. Delta Greg put a new video. I'm not pulling that shit up on stream, bro. We already watched Thumper get exposed once. I don't want to watch it again. Ergo from the passive is not support weapon exclusive, is it not? Oh, it's just weapon handling, but then it's only reload speed for support weapons. Oh, okay. The vids of Thick getting exposed with his maid outfit. Good thing I felt meh about it since the official announcement. I would have been devastated if they pulled that 2 years ago. What are we talking about? Warhammer trailer came out. Do we know how the peak physique compares to the new passive? I think peak physique is slightly higher. I'm pretty sure peak physique is 30. Let's check the wiki. Yeah, peak physique is 30. The new armor passive is 20. So it's weaker peak physique and then reload speed for support weapons. This shit is literally ass. Bro, they suck at armor sets. I don't even count an armor set as part of a war bond. Every one of their armor sets fucking suck. There's like 3 armors in the game. There's 5 armors in the game that are good. Med armor, explosive resist, padded, siege ready, and some of the grenade armors are decent. This should actually have the Emperor protects.
Other than just a numbers buff, like maybe letting you reload weapons that require you take a knee while still moving.
Yeah, they should do something interesting, bro. They don't want to do anything interesting with the passives. So it's like, I just don't care. Like, you can't tell me to care about this. I don't care. It's literally just some random stats buff. I'm curious to see Kai's reaction to the $12 Chinese Amazon armor. Arrowhead just need to swallow their pride and add transmog. They should sell you transmog for 100 super credits a pop. Oxygenator armor passive is the best in the game. They don't want to do any work because it interrupt them taking a bajillion vacations. It's way too boring. They got to try new things. Feels like we're on a cycle. Can't wait to see what all the brainless balance changes they're going to launch with us. Oxygenator armor is the best in the game, so I can run dive faster. I haven't even tried that one. I don't know that war bond. When do you think the title update is coming? I don't know. Having the Emperor protects was the easiest layup for the armor, and look what we got, bro. What is the oxygenator? Isn't that the mech warband? Notice how Palstat took 10 people away from Helldivers and suddenly the game goes from bad to dog shit. That's because he took the 10 best employees. We don't even know the armor passive for the next MO reward.
This is the No Man's Sky story in reverse.
Yo, Charles with the $2. This is No Man's Sky story in reverse. Can we get some W's for Mr. Charles? Giving us handling armor after Hyena. Damn. You know what's crazy? I wanted to be a little bit hyped about a Warbond trailer. And you guys all killed my mood. Because you guys are all full doomer pilled. I think peak physique should let you reload on the move with every weapon. I can manhandle the maxi gun, but reloading MMG without sitting. Nah, man, you wildin'. After 2 months, I was expecting a shadow drop today. They should have done a shadow drop, to be honest with you. I almost never wear light armor, so pretty sure it's interesting since you can outrun anything. Arrowhead had one job, don't fuck it up, and they literally gave us super slop. It's so gutting. We are the gloom strain. And that's why you have a cat counter the mood. Here it comes. Brick? Bricky, come here. Hello? Shadow drops are so fun. We are the goon strain. Bro, they should shadow drop because everyone's a doomer, but when you shadow drop, it's hard to be a doomer. You haven't played in months. It's been misery every day for those that have no happiness. When was the last shadow drop? Illuminate? Was that literally the only shadow drop? Rage bait your cat? What? The release date is 2 weeks. Yeah, it's the opposite of a shadow drop, bro. The release date is in 2 weeks instead of the normal 1 weeks. I don't know why they did that. Do we know if the bolt pistol's light armor yet? No, I've been waiting for community manager messages, but they don't seem active this time. Usually it's pretty fun when they're active and they confirm info. That's always fun, but they're not doing that right now either. So I don't know. They're not typing nothing. I keep checking. They're trying to make sure all hype is dead by the time the thing comes out. Probably building hype for the war bond. I feel like a 2-week release date is the opposite of building hype. This game's only had one good title update post-launch, being Omens of Tyranny. Heart of Democracy was okay, but the event was partially botched and underwhelming. What other title? Yeah, Omens was like the only good title update. Are my standards too low, or does it actually look good? They cut off the dick protection, bro. That's wild. This post is crazy. Guys, Arrowhead literally wants to step on your balls, bro. It's proven now. They literally want to step on your balls. They have a CBT fetish. It feels like Oz going to do the same thing as ODST and Dust Devils. Drop very close to force super credit purchasing for those who don't see it coming. Who needs genitals anyway? I was expecting Hotshot Volley Gun. It is the weapon Kazurkin are known for. Melta looks like it cooks tanks, but we'll see soon from reviews, I guess. We have no more balls to be stepped on. Let's see what other people are saying. Finally, a laser DMR. This isn't really going to function like how you want a laser DMR to function, though. It has an ammo pack. This doesn't count. Warhammer lasers have ammo. It would be a bit of a waste to finally have a laser DMR only for it to need magazines.
If the melter gun is good, it'll be nerfed within the week.
Yo, Charles with another 5. If the melter gun's good, it'll be nerfed within a week. And Nick with the 2. They enjoy stomping the paste.
Stomping the paste that used to be bowels.
Bowels. Why'd you say it like that, Nick? Yo, Nick, thank you for the 2. Can we get some W's? I was hoping for the classic Katie and lasgun. I have no idea what kind of lasgun that is. It would be like having a chainsword that isn't one-handed. Oh, wait. Why is the Warhammer armor worn looking and practical while HC2 version is shiny Power Ranger armor? I feel like every post has had tons of conversation talking about how lackluster it is. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I like the look of an armor. The passive looks great. We haven't seen the stats of the weapons, but on the outset, they seem cool. Sure, there are more iconic things we could have gotten, but I feel like what we got is pretty cool. Of course, I could be wrong, and it turns out all the weapons are doo-doo dog water, but it definitely seems like the fullest legendary warbond we've gotten so far. It's the same. Is the Meltagun gonna have shit reload speed? Because the armor set gives you reload speed. I mean, the Halo Warbond has 4 guns in it, 3 primary, 1 secondary. And this Warbond has 4 weapons in it. It's just different slots. Although this one is a full loadout. The Halo one is not a loadout. Why make the reload boost exclusive to support weapons? That's lame, considering Siege Ready does for all weapons. Siege Ready only works on primaries, the reload at least. Every legendary warbond has been mid. Why would they suddenly make good ones now? At least he admits he might be wrong. I hope the Melta is good for Hive Lord. Oh, that could be interesting. I wouldn't be surprised if they only tested it with the armor equipped. Yeah, that sounds right. So who in chat earlier said the mods were confirming things? Which mod? Because I saw one of them say they can't confirm anything. Arrowhead went 3 for 3 with legendary war bonds. It looks mid to shit. Do you think the reload perk will work for team loading? That could be slightly interesting, but team reloading is already really fast, isn't it? I mean, it should. It should. I asked and the guy wouldn't tell me, for fuck's sake. Oh, it's okay, Peter. I don't think they confirmed anything. Hive Lords fly a good distance while the Meltagun has limited range. What do you mean? You literally just run up to it while it's stationary. Yeah, it's basically instant already, but what if it turns like super instant and even looks weird? Anyways, I can't believe they got rid of the dick covers, bro. They actually want your balls to get blown off. Bro, this Helldiver got his camel toe showing. Isn't a close range weapon not good against Hive Lords? You just run up to them. What do you mean? Narrowhood dev may know something, but normal mods don't know shit. He got a moose knuckle. What's a camel toe? It's when a girl is wearing very tight pants and you can see the outline of her vagina. I heard camel toe and I tabbed back. Yeah, you can see the moose knuckle, bro. I think they're confusing Hive Lord and Dragon Roach. No, the Hive Lord does run away really fast, but I mean, they're stationary for long enough. You could run up to them. Oh, they were thinking Dragon Roach. You're right. Hive Lords have a hitbox that ragdolls you away. You will be able to shoot it with a Melta. Actually, that's a good target to test the Melta on, the Hive Lord. That could be interesting. Finally, a new reason to hate on Arrowhead. Bro, this Reddit post is goated. Yeah, this guy got a PP cover. This Reddit post is so good, bro. Spitball some loadouts? No. This patch better be fucking massive to justify this awful wait and silence. In before it's dog shit. In before there was such a massive wait and silence because they were on vacation, bro. Is anyone else thoroughly disappointed? I'm a Kreger myself, and even I think Kazarken is incredible. But what the hell is the Demo Trooper? It's awful. I would have preferred a Mordian / Cadian default skin to that rubbish. My biased opinion is the Kreg Grenadier would be incredible and look so much better while still being the same skill as Kazarken. A standard Kreger would also be amazing. Give me a trench coat. Meltagun, awesome. Meltamine, probably the best grenade option, but not great. Bolt pistol, perfection. Hotshot lasgun, Hellbore would have been better, but okay. The player title is great. But what are the vehicle colors? That's just Halo colors with a different tint. They should have included at least one Is it the same as the Halo one? Oh my god, it does look the same. Is there like a picture of the FRV? Nah, the FRV doesn't have the red on it. It is this, though. Give us a Katachan Jungle Fighter. It's right fucking there. What armor values the rear plating of Annihilator? 4. Imagine Melta's only heavy pen. I mean, it should be fucking anti-tank. Isn't that literally the point of Melta guns in 40k? Is they're giga anti-tank? Like, isn't that the whole point? There's no way the Melta gun is anything less than max AP. I will say the title is good, but it could have been better. I mean, they just went with the still standing thing because everybody loves that. AP4 Melta would be so retarded, especially considering tabletop Melta. Yeah. Isn't the entire point that Melta's turbo armor pen? So it shouldn't be AP4. Like, aren't Melta guns like the highest armor pen in 40k lore? I don't know. Maybe like some sort of rail gun could be higher. For 40k lore, it should be at least AP7. What's the highest armor penetration weapon in 40k? The Thunder Coil Harpoon and certain specialized profile configurations like the Pulse Blast Cannon. What about Melta guns? A standard Melta gun does not feature the game's highest armor pen, sitting at AP4. Oh no, the Melta guns have the highest strength, but not the highest armor pen. Okay, so then we're wrong. Multi-Melta is mounted on vehicles to take out other enemy vehicles. Yo, what's up, Kai? But tabletop armor pen is a little different than Helldivers. I will say, if the Melta's AP4 but with giga damage, then it might be actually correct. Because the Google AI told me that Melta gun is not the highest armor pen, it's the highest strength. Which it did look like giga damage. I do like, if it's medium pen, I'll fucking cry though. It shouldn't be medium pen. The Volcano Cannon is a Melta gun for super heavy vehicles. Melta guns even cut through Necron monoliths. AP4 is very high. Yeah. Strength goes way higher than 9. The unique strength of Melta is not the AP modifier, but rather its extreme damage at close range. When a unit fires a Melta weapon at a target within half of its maximum range, the Melta keyword triggers. Triggering the rule adds flat bonus to the final damage roll. For example, Melta 2 changes the baseline D6 into a D6 plus 2. The basic handheld Melta gun is capped at AP -4. Larger industrial or vehicle mounted versions can achieve slightly higher armor destruction properties. Maybe the Melta Bomb is a little different. The Melta Bomb is turbo armor pen, isn't it? Strength 9 and AP -4 is good for infantry. Getting beyond that is tanks, knights, and titans. What's crazy is the armor pen system means that heavy AP is just true damage modifier. Is the AI referencing a Space Marine 2 Reddit post? No, it's referencing a Warhammer competitive Reddit post. Both Meltagun and Meltabomb are very high armor pen. I wonder if Warhammer had mounted vehicle weapons. That might be interesting. Humvee mounted gun. It would have been cool if they did a Melta FRV, though. Like, that would actually be cool for a Warhammer Warbond. Instead, they rode in the FRV with their Melta gun, but they should have actually mounted one on there. That would have been easy. We should have gotten a power sword. You are slop. Check the toughness of Leman Russ. That's the common Imperial tank. Basically, a weapon strength of matching value to the toughness will do damage on 4+, but double the value, you do it on 2+. You roll a 6-sided dice to save the damage. -4 means that you give +4 to it, meaning that anything that does not have +2 save will get melted unless force field. I don't understand these rules. They should have reskinned the Flam FRV as a Melta FRV. The Sisters of Battle have a Rhino with 2 multi-Meltas mounted on it called the Immolator. This isn't a Rhino. I thought it was an actual Rhino. I was hoping for an animal, not a vehicle called a Rhino. I don't care how armor save works. But still, that Immolator looks lit. Yeah, it's some modifier to the dice. If that bolt pistol not AP4, I will literally not touch this Warbond. Current laser cannons AP4, maybe the Melta trades range for damage. Perchance. Mayhaps. They should have added the Vulcan. It's a beam anti-armor weapon that the Space Marine were supposed to use, but it's difficult to make. I mean, I wanted a Melta gun. I think a Melta gun's a great option. Bolt pistol should be an Eruptor sidearm. I just want it to literally saw the Hive Lord in half. If your whole team is using them, that would be so awesome. When it comes out, I'll actually test it on the Hive Lord first. That's actually a really good idea. Perchance. Perchud. All right, chat. I think that's about it for the stream. I just wanted to yap about Warhammer Warbond, but I feel like we covered basically everything. So I'm gonna log off for the day. You guys don't get it? If added melee, that means they'll have to fix the problem where your melee hit gets canceled. Have a good day, chat. Watch the E-Day stuff. Next stream, I will. Next stream, I will. We also have this Arc Raiders video about cheaters that I want to watch, so we'll do all this stuff next stream. We'll get back to regular reacts next stream. Stay safe. Have a good rest of the day. Okay, Mr. Shad. You too. Bye-bye, Mr. Lesbian Haircut. Have a good day, Kai. Bye, Lab. Later, Drifta. Later, Peter. Later, Seth. Later, Ben. Later, Noble. Later, Jagan. Later, Peak Tendon. C. Later, Seth. Later, Drax. Later, Cuz. Later, AJ. Later, Drifta. Later, Raiden. Take it easy, chat. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good day and night. Bye, Cockswap. Bye, KouYu. Bye, One and Only. Bye, Sour. Bye, Craven. Bye, Solace. Bye, Guida. Later, Red.